Hey you guys, welcome to my Venus through the Signs series. This is for Venus and Gemini for the weeks of June 10th through the 30th, 2017. I have already shuffled and cut the cards. You guys, for those of you that are new or just refreshing your memory, remember if you don't know where your Venus sign is placed, you can go to any free astrology website, such as astro.com, enter your birth time, place, location. You don't have to know your exact birth time to find out where Venus is placed. It's fine. But enter that information. It's going to generate a free birth chart for you. Just look and see what sign Venus is sitting in. If Venus is in the sign of Gemini, this video is for you. These are the energies that you'll be dealing with for the next 3 weeks, okay? All right, and I didn't like the way I laid the cards out on my previous video, so I'm still working on some things, you guys, to see how I want to lay these out for you all. I mean, I had just pulled them all out at first. I don't think I like doing it that way, so. All right, so at least starting off, we have the Star, the Hierophant, Page of Wands, Four of Wands, the World, Page of Cups, Death, Ace of Swords. All right, so with starting off with the Star, some of you are doing some wishful thinking. You might be involved with someone who is far away, or you might have just been thinking about them a lot. Now, it could go both ways. Someone could also be thinking about you as well. And I feel like you're going to learn something very spiritual or learn something about yourself. Someone might even make some sort of confession to you or reveal some sort of secret by posting it publicly on social media. So whatever accounts that you follow them on, you might want to check that and see if they posted something that you didn't know about their life or their situation. I feel like they're going to make it known. This could also be something that you do. You could be trying to let someone know, like, hello, I am thinking about you. I am out here. If you are looking for me, here I am. I feel like you could be placing yourself on display and just shining brightly so that your true love can come and find you. If this is not about love, this can very well be for putting yourself out there as far as auditioning for anything, or some sort of job interview. But I do feel like there is something that you're really wanting to do, or you're just been dreaming and praying about. And also the universe is letting you know that this is a good time to do so. Also, the Star reminds us that, you know, it is good to give of yourself unconditionally, and not expect anything in return, to just be vulnerable sometimes. If that means having to share your heart with the person that you're with, then do that. I don't know, maybe it's something they have been asking for. Maybe you're the type that doesn't like to put your relationship status on social media. Maybe they're asking you to do that, like, hey, can you just, it means so much to me. I don't know. There's something like that going on as well. So, I mean, do it for them. I'm not a big fan of that anymore myself either. I used to be all about that, but I'm so over it. So if I get married, I'm sorry, you guys, you're not gonna know about it. But so some of you could also be dealing with an Aquarius, Taurus, or a fire sign such as Leo, Sag, Aries, and this person could be very mischievous though. There is something very I don't want to say suspicious, but I don't know. I feel like you have red flags about them, like something about their behavior you don't know, or you can't really trust. I feel like you're asking them to be open with you, or you might explain things to them or put yourself on a line so that they can respond to you in return, that they'll be just as open, I should say. Some of you guys are really going back to wanting to go back to school, and either to learn and study, or there are some of you that you are I feel like being a public teacher, putting your studies or your findings on the internet, like you're telling secrets that you've learned, and you're just this like beauty secrets, what do you call it, astrology secrets, anything. But I feel like you could be putting yourself out there and sharing things with masses of people, and in doing so, if there could be someone that is attracted to you as well, that's very mysterious. I feel like you're going to be celebration. I don't know if some of you are going to some sort of major events this week, from today or throughout next Sunday or whatever. But I feel like there could be a graduation, a party, and I just feel like you're going to be going out and having fun. Even if you're just dating someone for the first time. And for some of you, it is losing your virginity, or not losing your virginity, but having sex with this person for the first time, or doing something completely new and different. Maybe some sort of exhibition, like you guys are just being really kinky and adventurous, and like, oh, I've never done it outdoors before, and you're doing something outdoors. But there is something going on that is new, fun, and adventurous with someone. There is going to be a major cycle in your life that's ending. For a lot of you, I do feel like it is a graduation. You could be interested in someone at your school or your child's school, or, if you are a teacher, someone on a staff, whatever. But there does seem to be some sort of graduation taking place here. Some of you, it might not necessarily be graduating from school, but just graduating from a phase in life where your relationship is going to a new phase. And for some of you, you are finally just getting over someone and ready to start new. Some sort of phase ended, and now you're ready to put yourself out there. And I feel like at the start of summer, that's because that's the next major season that begins after June 21st. I feel like someone new could come into your life. It could have been someone from a distance, so someone may have just moved into town, or maybe you've been having a internet relationship, and now they're finally visiting. This person could be a water sign as well. They could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be, but this person, you feel that they could be a sensitive person, maybe emotional, very creative or artistic. I feel like they are a good singer. I feel like they have let you hear some of their I feel like it's an independent artist too. Like they let you hear some of their samples, their recordings or whatever, and their demo, and you really liked it. They felt that they were really talented. Now, for some of you, I feel like although you get involved with someone new, I feel like it's going to come to an abrupt ending. I don't know if it's disappointed and, maybe they weren't who you thought they were going to be. If it's not the relationship that ends, it could be something else around you that ends, or maybe they lose someone in their life. It doesn't always have to be a physical death, but they could have. It doesn't mean that the person that you're interested in is going to die, but it does mean that there is some sort of ending that you could experience, or some sort of grieving or loss, something pretty major. Even if it's a pet, because when I looked at this horse, that made me feel like some of you have some sort of pet that you might lose. And I mean that's a big deal too, so I don't mean to just put it out there like that, but there is something that comes to an end. For some of you, I mentioned that audition. If you auditioned for anything, it could be that you didn't get the part. If you're not the one auditioning, maybe your partner is into the arts or something like that, and maybe they got turned down for something, or it's just something. But if it's not for you, out of that ending comes the new beginning with the Ace of Swords, so don't worry about it. The Ace of Swords is being offered, so it's a new opportunity. It's having clarity, and it's some sort of fresh start. You also might hear from someone that you thought could have been dead. Like there was dead silence. You hadn't heard anything from this person, and then all of a sudden they resurrect. They return from the dead, and it's like you guys are talking again. The following week, you might run into some deception. Someone is not being completely honest. They might belong to some sort of organization that they're sworn into, or maybe they took some sort of oath and they just can't talk about what it is that they're doing or involved in, even if it's like jury duty or something. But there is some sort of cover up going on, or it's one of two things. It's covering up something or not expressing or being completely honest about something. You're like, I shared a little bit, the rest I have to keep for myself. For some of you, it could be someone gathering information on you, especially at work. Now, this is petty. Someone could be stealing supplies at work. I'm just throwing that out there. I know that everyone does that. Or if you have like a cubicle and somebody keeps, every time you go to work, like your pens are missing or something aggravating like that. Yeah, somebody at your job is like stealing from you. Also the possibility of somebody talking about you behind your back. But there is some, I don't know, something's being covered up. Someone's trying to get away with something. I just feel like somebody's being really suspicious about their actions. And this could also be you as well. For those of you that, I don't know, have a habit of leaving your car door unlocked, I feel like I'm being told to let you know to make sure you're locking your car doors. Make sure you're locking your doors at home, but especially for whatever reason, vehicle is kind of standing out to me. The Eight of Pentacles here is showing that you're really going to be focused on your work or focused on something in your relationship. If you're not in a relationship, it's something that you're focused on in your personal self. Some of you could be creating a profile, a website profile, but you're not being honest. Oh, that catfishing thing. Be careful about that. Somebody might be lying to you about who they really are. They're stealing other people's photos and using it for their profile picture. Pictures, I should say, even Instagram like account. Like it could be full of stolen photos from some foreign site or something. It's not them. And also this could be you. Like maybe you feel like for whatever reason somebody's not going to like you, and I see that a lot. I don't know what that is. Like you're attractive, but you still feel like somebody's not going to like you if they know who you really are, so you cover it up and use other people's profile pictures. So some of that could be going on as well. But I do feel like you're also trying to climb up the ladder at work, but you're cutting corners. You are cutting, you're doing things behind people's backs. You're not telling people that you've been having private conversations with the manager. In a way, it's not really backstabbing. It's just kind of claiming it. Like I used to do that. You know, it's not my fault if you didn't think to ask somebody for if you could have that position, you know, saying that you want the position and then you don't do anything about it. Like you have to go get it. But that might be, someone might be looking at you as if, oh, you know, they stole the position from me, or they're kissing up or whatever. It's not kissing up. It's just, if you see something available, take it. I do see something being offered to you as well. Now this can go as far even as relationships, like if someone is, like if there is more than one person interested in one particular person, it's almost like maybe some sort of secret competition. And this, you know, because nobody is claiming the other person, maybe you're like asking this person out too. Doesn't have to be all of you watching this, but for some of you that could be the case. Like, I don't want to say competing with friends, maybe associates. Maybe you know that they're not committed to anyone, so you're like, well, I'm going to ask them out too. So I see this, what do you call it? This Queen of Cups, she's offering, you know, her affection, or, you know, just being, or it could be a guy, but whatever the case, somebody is making themselves available. So you could be getting asked out by someone. This person, I feel like if they're not from your job, or if you work from home, even if you work from home, it's somebody that you interact with on a regular basis. Also, you could be involved with a fire sign. That could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I feel like the water sign could be pursuing this fire sign though. So I don't know if you're involved with someone. If you are, yes, this does look like there is possible cheating at the workplace when somebody is pursuing a fire sign. So if your partner is a water sign, it does look like they could be involved with a fire sign. Or it could go either way. Maybe your partner's a fire sign and, you know, they're involved with this water sign. So just keep that in mind. Someone I feel is walking away from a situation because they're just not feeling fulfilled. Even if you were dating, it's like you're like, something's missing. I'm not really feeling it with this person. And I just kind of feel like you're going to let it go. If you're in a relationship, I feel like you're feeling like something is missing. And if it's not a breakup, it's like you taking some time away to yourself. But it's like you're walking away from your situation for whatever reason. You're just like, I don't get the point of it. It's just no point. And let's check out the last week here. Energies you could be dealing with. Yeah, so I do feel like some of you may have to make some sort of decision between, you know, several people, because you're given an opportunity where, you know, you're getting ready to choose someone and you're having like a difficult time trying to decide who you want to be with. So if you're in a relationship and you've been sneaking around, it's like, I either need to cut this off or break it off with, cut it off from sneaking around, or break up with your partner to be with this person, this other person that you've been sneaking around with. Or this could be what is happening to you. Again, we have a different sign now, so you could be dealing with Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, but this person seems to be much younger than you, or they're just someone that is in their 20s. They're just learning how to communicate. Sometimes the things that this person says can be defensive. They have to watch how they say things or the tone of their voice, because they're very aggressive in the way that they speak or the way they write emails. I don't know, their emails are always coming off wrong or something, or their text messages. Someone might confront you about something, and I just kind of feel like you're just putting them on hold, and you keep taking time to yourself to think about things, and you're trying, you know, you have to make some sort of sacrifice. You just need to see who's worth the sacrifice. I feel like you're trying to get enlightenment. You're trying to see yourself with two people, but as individuals. Some of you, I don't know, maybe you're trying to see what would it be like to be with two people at the same time. I don't know. That might be for some of you. But I do feel like you are trying to gain a different perspective, and you're doing a lot of daydreaming. Once you decide, I feel like you're going to send like a bunch of messages, electronic messages to this person, and let them know that you are attracted to them, or you're interested, or you want to move forward with them, or this could be happening to you. All right, so I hope this has resonated. Remember, these are general readings. For private readings, you would email me directly to matt76@gmail.com. That is in the description box below. I don't know if I'm being a broken record, but I don't know if I said it in this video, that I've seen some other videos of me, so just make sure that you're emailing me directly. So I've seen other, I don't know, this like foreign YouTube sites or whatever these video sites are. My videos are on there, and you know, I didn't do that. So make sure you guys are emailing me directly. I only post on YouTube as of now, and communicate on Instagram, but that's just really for personal stuff. But you guys are still welcome to follow me there. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you're leaving your comments. I love reading your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, and many blessings to you.